Alright, so after doing some selling and buying some big purchases, pretty much got a couple of things I kind of wanted to show you guys here. Pretty much when I got back to Megaton, pretty much I want to go there, found this little Vault 101 emergency frequency.
I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats.
Alright,
This is...
I'll just turn that off, and then change the audio back down to the radio and turn it off for the radio. So I wanted to show that, so we have another quest that we can do, even though I was planning on doing it anyway. And we eventually bought the love theme for my house. It's very romantic, with either the guy or the girl, or the girl or the guy. Pretty much getting a little intimate there. So I wanted to show that off. And a bunch of cigarette smoke down there. And then there's the lovely bed. The lovely heart bed of love making down there that we can go do. Then there's the intelligence bobblehead that we found earlier. And I suppose we can ask.
Sir. What can I do for you?
See if we can get Wadsworth that might get us some drink.
Certainly, sir. Here you are.
Awesome.
Certainly, sir. Here you are. I'm sorry, sir. My condensation...
Alright, Errol.
If there's anything you require further, feel free to ask, sir.
Alright. Sounds good, Wadsworth. So, let's go back to Vault 101. And make that quest primary. So we're gonna go back to home, deal with the troubles with Overseer. Going back to the egg. Yeah, that screen is weird too. I don't know if you guys can actually even see it or not, but kind of weird. But essentially the background story is essentially the Overseer and Amata have broken into two different groups. And I guess the Civil War is breaking out. Yeah, I forgot how loud that is. Let's script for that. And we're eventually gonna have to deal with some. Yeah, there's some rat roaches here too. Steve Armstrong. I don't remember that guy, but I don't remember him at all, but I don't even remember Jim Wilkins being around at all, but...
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined. Amata's message. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now. Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language. I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the overseer didn't like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back. I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you. I guess you've had a lot on your mind since you were here last. Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Amata.
Okay, follow me.
Alright. But I have always liked you, Gomez. Always liked you quite a bit. And pretty much this quest it can be actually really annoying. Because if you don't talk to Amata first, you run into her dad, pretty much the dad will become hostile to you and attack you. And then Amata will be pissed at you because you killed her dad. Yeah, it can be a little tricky. With the right charisma.
Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule.
Tunnel snake.
Stay back!
You don't belong here anymore. Taylor, stop shooting, damn it!
Don't you know enough to stay away?
Nope, apparently not.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels. I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
And I apparently don't even remember Officer Taylor either. Whatever.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Let's see. Amata should be...
Don't you know enough to stay away?
Yeah, go away. I know. Okay. Sensor there. I should probably save too. Just to make sure. Just make sure I do this the right way.
Why won't you just leave
There's
us alone?
Wally.
You've done enough damage.
There's Wally Mack. Definitely remember that asshole. Let's see here. Keep out. Stay away. We don't want you. And there's Chip. I don't remember Chip Taylor either. Yeah. back to there. Back to there. Let's see, I think... Yep, this was my old room. Me and Dad's old room. There's my bed. And stuff. Just a nice, friendly little family reunion. There's the bathroom. Where the heck is Amata? Where is that bitch? Looks like someone's over there. Quite possibly over there. I don't even remember where exactly Amata is, supposedly. Oh, there's Butch.
Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us. What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here. Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices?
Hey, barbers make pretty good money, right? I mean, like 200 years later.
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber. You got that? There's a difference.
I suppose there is a difference. I mean, hairdressers supposedly get more money, right? Anyway,
Catch you. Hello.
where is Amata? Let's see here. Here's
I never thought you'd be back.
Susie Mac.
I never thought you'd be back.
Christine.
It's good to see you again.
Freddie. Oh, there she is.
Oh my God, you're back! You got my message and actually came back. Oh, thank you. Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight. I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives. After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions. It's not that simple. Just because Butch wants to leave this place behind doesn't mean the rest of us want to go away forever. It's our home, and we want to stay here. It's just that since you left, we started thinking maybe the outside wasn't something to be afraid of. But we can't even suggest going outside to communicate or trade at all. Not with the Overseer keeping us trapped down here. You need to stop him. I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this. You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right? I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks, and good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
Alright.